Welcome to another episode of the Dribble Me Softly podcast, the podcast you didn't know you needed to know. Don't know how much sense that makes, but welcome and hello again to the usual suspects.
That makes zero sense.
Yo, does it actually not?
It makes zero sense. I don't know. Do you think that makes any sense? Can you say that one more time, Ben? I was joking. You don't need to say that one more time.
And why do you do this to me? Anyway, I hope you enjoy the episode.
Can you believe, firstly, before we even get into it, that we've made it back for Ep 2?
Ep 4 or 5?
Yeah, look, it's 4 or 5 to us. But
Officially episode 2.
Episode 2.
Yeah, we've come with some upgrades too.
We have come with some upgrades. That's because our audio was effing shit in the last episode.
It was.
Can you not swear? Children listen to this podcast.
Effing.
Apologies if you actually listened to all of that.
Yeah, also our podcast is rated explicit.
Oh.
Yeah.
My mum's going to be so disappointed.
Yeah.
She raised
It's
me
not,
better.
it wouldn't
apparently.
be that bad, but
Sorry,
I can
Mrs.
understand
Murray.
that it would have to be rated that way. That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. Look,
Do you know what? I won't apologise for the F-bombs, but I will apologise for the incorrect facts last week.
Yes.
Where
so you should.
fact-checked, Jude Bellingham is 20, not 22.
Yes.
And Brighton's won 4 games, not... They've won 5 games, not 4.
Look,
Shit, I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
what
well,
the hell's going
that's
on?
all right.
Look, at least we know you've come back this week and you're a little bit more statted up. Not to put the pressure on you or anything, eh?
Yeah, powered by anything I can find on the internet. And the internet is the ultimate source of truth.
Well, let's get into it. So we had match week 9, which is actually still going, isn't it? It's not completely finished for the round.
No, he's got Spurs at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so...
That is a good game.
Let's face it, Spurs are at the Toilet Bowl Arena.
Yeah.
They'll probably win playing flange ball.
You know, it's funny you say that because the Toilet Bowl Arena is probably the nicest stadium in the country.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
It's cruel irony.
It is, isn't it? It's funny, huh? When you don't win trophies, you can go build massive stadiums. How does that make sense? The math ain't mathing there.
Do they host NFL there?
Yeah.
Do they?
So they make
Yeah.
money
And
from
concerts
things like that.
and boxing events, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or was that at Wembley?
Nah. Well, both.
Yeah, both. And I'm pretty sure like they have... Isn't there some thing with the field that like it just...
It's like retractables.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
pitch.
right.
Yeah.
It's something similar
Yeah.
to, what is it?
You're on about Real Madrid's.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, theirs looks nuts though. I
Same-
think it's like
the
different
Bernabeu.
level, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because like theirs like
Correct.
rolls out and then folds and then goes down.
it is amazing.
Can do that, but I still can't get consistent internet in my house.
True. I mean, you can do that, but you still have VAR officials who don't know how to use simple technology.
Oh,
Here we go
why are you
again.
playing the sympathy vote again? You got your... It's probably a perfect segue into
is the most
the
perfect
first
segue.
game, isn't it? Because Captain Fickle's back. And like, you threw a tantrum on one podcast that was never saved about
I did.
VAR.
I threw a
and-
mad tanny that day.
And then
Thankfully.
VAR's, for some reason, like, bailed you out with the handball and... We'll let you talk about it.
Look, fuck the handball. First things first, 2-0 result. That's all that really matters. 3 points taken. And Bun Everton, they're a fucking shit club.
They
It
weren't
was a pretty average game, to be fair.
Oh, look, I think the best way to put it is cagey. It was a very cagey affair, right? As most derbies are.
Yeah, but I
Red
thought
card.
I thought Everton were actually like well organised, and they
they were.
pressured you. Like they were so bad with the final pass or like
Yeah.
any kind of pass. To be fair,
Look, in the first 30 seconds of the game, they got a cross away, and then Calvin Lewin got a head on it, and it went straight to Ali. But on another day, that goes into the back of the net. They have a 1-0 lead, and they'll probably hold it because they did defend really well.
and Ashley Young didn't help the cause, did he?
Honestly,
first one shouldn't have been yellow.
couldn't happen to a better player.
Yeah, I don't really like Ashley.
Yeah, honestly, what a dog.
You know what I found out? He's still denying that he got shat in the mouth. By
He
that bird.
definitely
He definitely did get
Yeah.
shot in the mouth.
Video evidence.
It's all
That
over.
was-
It's all over the internet.
yeah,
Hilarious.
Yeah.
not AI then, is it?
No, exactly. But look, yeah, the red card obviously did change the game. So you got a yellow in the 18th minute. I agree. Yeah, it's one of those 50-50 ones.
Well, if whatever his name is, the left back
Yeah.
escaped a booking,
You mean the Greek Scouser, Kostas
Tsimikas.
Tsimikas.
Simicast,
Or
right?
the Scouser Greek, as he likes to call himself.
Do you know what? When I was trying to message you, I was just going to be like that Greek guy because I couldn't spell his name for the life of me. And I wasn't like TS
you wanna give it a
or
go?
something like that. No, I'm not going to give it a go.
Yeah, no.
It's not worth it. I'll just get bullied by these people on the internet.
True. Yep, you would.
Anyway, he should have been booked. Where is
Simicast? Yeah, he probably
Simicast,
should have been booked.
100%.
Yeah, I agree. He probably should have been booked, but he didn't get booked. And you know why he did get booked?
Because the referees are Liverpool fans.
No, that's not the answer. Because referees are the most inconsistent fuckheads in the entire world. That's why.
Can you watch your profanity, please?
Sorry.
Explicit.
We are explicit. We can afford to say these things, like I said. But no, seriously, yeah.
So, well, you're happy with the result? That's the main thing.
Look, I'm over the moon with the result. Like, I think, look, they went down to 10 men in the 37th minute. And you're right. Before that, they actually were pressing up a little bit. They also held quite a high line, which is something I've never seen an Everton team do, let alone do at Anfield. But obviously the red card changes the game because they're forced to make a change. And we just made the pitch wide as, like, to try get into them. But they held their line for quite a long time. And it was only the 75th minute that we scored a goal, right? And that goal was a handball, right? And then Mo steps up and then hits the pen. And then we score another goal right at the end of the game. I think it was like the 97th minute. That's the man that he is.
If there's one thing I'd take away from it, it's like how quick Liverpool are on that break. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know Nana made that awesome challenge coming back.
Oh.
That was a great challenge.
That was
awesome.
And I think even Ashley Young made a challenge earlier in the match before his yellow cards on Diaz. I think it was Szoboszlai that put the ball into him, and then he tried to hit it with the left foot, and then Ashley Young comes in and makes the block. That goes into the back of the net otherwise.
Do you reckon Szoboszlai is getting someone to bet on him scoring outside the box or something? Because
Mate,
Taking
he
too
was...
many
he just-
shots.
fuck, the guy just wants to smash it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, he was a man on a mission that day, and it's the first time I've seen him since he's been in a red shirt that he's actually made an effort to go like... So I honestly think the manager's had a word with him.
Yeah, someone's
because
gotten his ear.
the thing is, right, he drives the ball up the field and defenders like to take a step back and let him kind of run, right? So if you have that time and you're making your way towards the edge of the box, why wouldn't you want to take a shot? If you have the
Especially
time
with
to
his
do it,
fucking boot, too.
especially when you have the ability to hit it too, right? So yeah, I'm sure Jurgen had a word to him and said there's probably a chance that you can take a couple shots, which is why he's done it. But yeah, what a fucking game. What a result. I'm over the moon because we went top of the league with that result, albeit for like a couple of hours. But it is what it is. You know, off an international break, I think we spoke last week, and we have a shit record after international break. So it's good to get a win, let alone a derby win. And did you know that this is the most played derby in English football? Did you guys know that?
Ever.
No.
Makes
Yeah,
sense though.
It's
doesn't
very
it?
interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it does make sense because Everton have never been relegated.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, good game, 3 points. On to the next. We fucking move up the boys.
All right. Enough of that.
I mean, yeah, I know. Like,
Enough of that.
All right, so the next game that we had was Brentford-Burnley. That was a 3-0 result to the Bees. Not
Big
bad.
win. Big win.
I think Stu and I predicted the result right.
That's
wasn't it?
correct, yeah. So
Yeah.
you both predicted that the Bees would win 2-1. I predicted a 1-1, but yeah, 3-0 in the end. Pretty emphatic.
Key takeaways. Burnley are toilet and are going to give Sheffield United a run for their money as the worst team in the Prem.
Which is funny because we all anticipated that would be Luton.
Yeah, I know. We'll get onto them and their Route 1 football, which somehow digs them out of a hole. But
Yeah.
like, I was messaging you guys yesterday, wasn't I, when I was watching the highlights? But the first goal, that ball through, loved.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It was gorgeous. And then to follow up with the second goal, where I was
That was the layup.
no-
It was
yeah.
that layup. He just put it on an absolute plate for
it's just-
Emblemo.
You can watch those exactly. You can watch those all day. And I think last week we talked about.
Do you
how
remember
they-
who it was that put the ball on for him?
No.
Neil fucking Mopey.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking hate.
Neil fucking Mopey. That's who put the ball on.
Yeah, that
plate
fucking
for him.
guy's herpes. He's everywhere,
I
isn't
don't
he?
like
Just,
him.
Bro,
he just
he's-
appears.
Yeah, he's been around, hasn't he?
He trolled Arsenal one too many times, so I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a ball, what a goal, what a finish. My God.
Well, you thought that was a good finish, but the third one.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was,
wow.
Wow. Like, that's what you call hitting a ball, like, at its absolute sweet spot, right? Like, oh, it was just beautiful.
Another red card in this game too, actually.
Connor Roberts,
Yep.
78th minute.
Yeah, it was a bit stupid, wasn't it? Ball over the top.
Yeah.
Like, you're already 2-0 down. Just let it go.
So unnecessary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But-
go on.
Nah, we expected it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It's what the question from this is: what are they going to keep company all season? Like,
I don't know. It's an interesting one, right? Because Company, like we spoke about last week, did so well in the championship, brought him up. And would think that they would come to the Premier League and play a relatively attacking style of football like what we saw in the Championship, but they've just not had the quality to do it.
They can't, not against these teams, right?
I was really sad and watched this TIFO thing about how long it would take Wrexham to get up into the Premier League. And it had like a history of the Premier League era and the average time it takes you to get in there, but also their playing styles.
Right.
And like Burnley is like one of the slowest playing styles that there is. So I'm starting to wonder if the Championship playing slowly there and maybe like dominating and working well, like how well that actually translates to the Premier League. Because they didn't really buy that many. I don't think they really bought at all, did they?
Look, I don't know.
Not that I remember. I haven't taken much note of it, to be honest. So,
But I just wonder if like the pace and power of the Premier League is just a bit too much for them, and they're out of their depth. They maybe needed some Premier League experience.
I mean, at this rate, I can't see him surviving a whole season in the Prem, though. Anyway,
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey,
you can't really keep him out. They keep getting pumped like this, then.
Yeah, I mean, if their goal is to genuinely stay up, then you would think he's not going to be the one. Because
That's
it's
true.
been 8 or 9 weeks, and they're bottom of the league, are they? Or close to bottom of the league?
They're 18th.
Yeah.
They've got 1 win, lost 7.
There you
That's
go.
pretty shocking.
Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough way to start.
They should have got something from United, but that's about it.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, on to the next. So, big game. Man City, Brighton. 2-1 City. Fucking
That was
hell.
the prediction.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know why I asked?
Yeah, I know why you asked, buddy. So, yeah, you predicted the 2-1. I predicted the 3-1. And Ben, you were 2-2. So,
Do you know what? I went to bed 20 minutes into this game because I thought it was going to be like 6-0 City.
it looked a bit like that at the start,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yep.
So, in the first half, Brighton, they couldn't touch him. They just couldn't lay a hand on him. Even with Brighton's quality, couldn't do it. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's De Zerbi's awesome though at making those in-game adjustments, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, yeah. And he made some changes at the half time. Milner was struggling against Doku in the first half.
Yeah, no, but you put like 90-year-old James Milner
How
against
old is Milner?
Doku.
38 or so?
37, 38, something like this, yeah.
Like those legs have done so many miles, and
I
then you've
know.
got this guy,
And
Doku,
he's just come from
wanted
a Jurgen team as well.
just wants to like run at him. Like,
And he absolutely did.
Yeah, it's clear like they knew, right? Like, just go at the old guy. They're weak there.
Yeah.
He's 38 in
38.
January.
Yeah, there you go.
What a career, though.
Crazy. Has he got the games record? No.
Oh,
Gareth Barry or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well,
It's one
Giggs,
of them.
maybe.
Yeah, it's one of the 3 probably. So Alvarez scored the first goal. It was quite a lucky goal
Yeah.
because he
He hit it into the ground, didn't he?
I think he either hit it into the ground or it came off. So he hit it with his left, but I think somewhere,
Come up, ricocheted.
yeah, off his right
Yeah.
maybe.
He's inevitable at the moment, though. He just
Honestly, he's one of those blokes. Looks like when he gets the ball, he's going to score every time. It's a bit scary.
I know, or assists. Like he's just doing a lot.
Do you reckon he's the number 9 that Real Madrid are missing?
I saw something touted
Yeah.
where they were like they put an 8 million price tag on him or something silly like that. Maybe
It's a good shout, isn't it? Because him in that team is a scary prospect, especially at his age as well.
Yeah, wow. He's a freak. Energizer Bunny too. Like he just
Energizer
keeps going,
Bunny,
right?
indeed. Yeah,
just keeps
exactly.
going.
classic City.
Fucking hell.
Hate it.
At least he's worked his way into the starting line. Like he's starting
He has,
games
yeah.
now. He was such a waste just sitting on the bench. Like
Yeah.
guy's gonna win a World Cup.
Yeah.
If De Bruyne was he playing when De Bruyne was? No, De Bruyne got injured the first game of the season, didn't he? So I wonder if that's like helped him though. You need a break.
Yeah,
correct.
Well,
yeah.
they got the depth to move players around whenever they want. So
They do, and they also had Rodri back this game.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
They're doing that guy. Maybe yeah. I hate him.
And also in this game, credit to Ansu Fati, who scored his first goal in the Premier League.
I still cannot believe they got him on loan. That's just
Yeah.
random, isn't it?
It doesn't even start though.
I thought he started
Ah,
because I remember he was fouled.
No.
early.
He came on. He got subbed on in the 65th minute.
Oh, then
Yeah.
finally got a stat right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Well done.
at least one of us did.
So it was a pretty soft goal. It kind of like rolled into the back of the net. But at least he got one.
Goal's a goal.
And to your point, Ben, when you looked at the first probably 20, 30 minutes of that game, you probably would have expected a 6-0.
Mate,
But it
when
ended
that-
up finished 2-0 or 2-1.
Mate, when Highland's scoring a goal like that
Oh,
on the
what a
run,
fucking
and then
hit.
you're just like, okay, everything's going to go in these guys' favour.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it to myself. I was like, I'm not going to be sleep deprived for this.
Yeah. No, exactly right. That's fair enough. But anyways, on to the next. Ready? 4-0 Newcastle against Crystal Palace. What a game.
I think we all predicted this one right, didn't we?
So you're
Definitely
right.
a Newcastle win we would have predicted. But
Yep.
I don't think anyone would have said 4-0.
No, that's right. I was close. Actually, I think I actually said 3-0 for this game, but it ended up being 4-0. Benny, you said 2-all, and Stu, you said 2-1. So we all predicted, actually besides Benny, we both predicted, that Newcastle would win. You thought Palace were going to get a fucking result here.
Yeah.
At St.
No, I
James
think
Park.
we were sort of taking European football into account for some
Yeah.
reason, but coming off an international break.
yeah.
This is
hell?
why I do not bet, because I'm terrible at betting.
But no, that was standard, right? I mean, apart from fucking Ben over here, but
Maybe I was a bit. Yeah, I was on a 2-day hangover.
yeah.
If there's
2-day
any
hangover.
excuse. So I couldn't think straight. And I thought Woy was going to lead his men to a draw. But
Yeah.
it doesn't even
But
matter.
how smacked him?
Well, it's a bit like when we get onto Villa later, but like St. James Park is a fortress. And they're so quick out the gate, Newcastle, aren't
yeah.
they?
They are. Yeah.
Trippier's a freak too, man.
Them at home, they're good, very good. I think away at some bigger teams, they probably may struggle. You know, when they go to Emirates, when they go to the Etihad.
They do okay, but I think last season was a draw at home. At us, it was 1-1, I think.
Yeah, it was at home.
Yeah,
They closed
we
it,
drew with them
yeah.
both games last year.
Yeah.
No, we won it. We won at St.
that's
James
right,
Park
we did,
because
yeah.
we had already fluffed it.
Yeah.
And then we went there and got an surprising win
But I think they got. Did you say they have Dortmund this week?
in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a game that's going to be. Are they playing home or away?
they are playing. Oh no, I've gone to pot here. No, they're at home. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
Talk about an atmosphere, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's going to be good.
Well, it's going to be great both ways because Dortmund fans are nuts as well.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
Talk about passionate supporters, right?
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah. All right, next up we had Forest and Luton. It was a 2-all draw here, actually. We had 2 goals to Chris Wood before Luton scored 2 goals.
2 late goals, weren't they?
Yep, so you're absolutely right, Stu. They scored in the 83rd minute and then in the 92nd minute of the game.
Wow.
If there's anything to note here, Route 1 is undeniable. Just pump it to the giant Luton players. I was telling some guy at work earlier.
Yeah.
That, have you seen the second goal for Luton?
Oh, yeah.
There's no right, like, chesting it down from that.
In the box.
Yeah, in the box. But, like, it was basically the same guy, like, same height as the guy's head, the defender's head.
Yeah.
And he's just massive and just smashes it into the across the goal. Like, unreal goal. Like, fair enough.
It was a
Yeah.
good goal.
Yeah.
And to do it in the 92nd minute.
But what on earth is Forest doing?
Oh, mate, at home as well when
I
you're
know.
2-0 up. What the hell are you doing? How are you not winning that game?
Yeah.
Do you know who Luton's backup keeper is?
I wouldn't have a clue, buddy.
Go on, tell us.
Tim Krul.
No way.
Yeah, what the hell?
Jeez.
Do you reckon they like bring him on just to waste time if they ever like are winning?
Yeah,
a
they'll bring him
game?
on for penalties.
Close
If
game.
they ever fucking. I don't think they'll get to that.
Just
stage.
bring on Tim Krul, guys. Or just we'll be here all night.
I was surprised. Good on Luton. We all predicted that Forest would win.
Yeah,
All three of us
fuck.
did.
I don't know how Luton ever has 2 goals in them. Like I don't know. I don't think that'll be a very.
Yeah, I predicted they would have at least 1 goal, and I had a good chuckle about it last week.
I'm sorry, but whenever I think of Luton scoring goals, I think of the Tottenham game where they should have scored goals.
Yeah,
and they
and
did
they
their best
didn't.
not to score goals.
Exactly right. Okay, should we move on to the next?
No,
I think we should because you know what's coming. Big game at the Bridge.
Oh,
is that
fucking
seriously the
hell.
next one?
That is seriously the next game. So Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2.
Lucky to get away with a point, in my opinion. I think
When you say lucky, who are you saying lucky about?
we.
So Arsenal, okay. I agree.
I think we are lucky to get away with a point.
We were.
Yes, absolutely. You were lucky to get away with a point. Chelsea were up 2-0. They're
Yeah.
up 2-0.
Well, hang on. Like they deserve to be up 2-0, but fucking hell, that was not a penalty.
Like, I agree. I don't know. It's 50-50. He's jumping with his hands out like a fucking Olympic diver or something. Like
And he's majestic when he
he's
does
just
it.
he's in the air like this. Like you sort of as a defender, a lot of it depends when you're jumping is different, but a lot of defenders make an effort to keep their hands down or behind their back or something.
So just in case you didn't watch the game, I think it was about the 14th or 15th
was
minute.
pretty early.
And it was William Saliba.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And the VAR said that his hand was in an unnatural position after
Yeah.
jumping to head the ball away.
Yeah, like who the fuck jumps like a penguin?
Yeah, you can't
But-
jump
On the
without,
run.
But
like-
how do you jump without moving your arms? And at what point are your arms not in a natural position anymore
Yeah.
because of the jump?
Well, do you reckon if Mudryk was actually going to get that header on target, it would have hit the handle?
Oh, it was going so far
he
wide. It wasn't even
it was
funny.
like
Yeah.
50p head.
Yeah, it was going
So-
wide.
Yeah, but they deserve to be. They deserve to be like fair play to Chelsea, right? That's probably the most organised they've been.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
compact the middle. Every time it went out to Martinelli or Saka, like they doubled up onto him instantly.
Yeah.
Jorginho milk turns quicker than fucking that guy.
Yeah.
It's too slow. Too
He can
safe.
only come on with the last 10 minutes to shore up a game.
Yeah.
But other
Bring-
than that, like he honestly,
Yeah,
he should have.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't see
But
the,
the fact
value
that
of
fucking-
Jorginho in that team.
Yeah.
Free party.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how Mudryk celebrated that goal too. Who's he trying to convince that he actually fucking tried to shoot
so,
there?
I was talking to a friend about this last night. He is a Chelsea fan, so there is a bit of bias there. But apparently, he saw a video where there is a split second before he either crosses or takes the shot
That he looks at the
up.
goal.
He looks up and then he sees David Raya off his line.
Nah, mate. There's an actual fucking video footage at half time.
Look at him,
Where they're
everyone's so
looking.
riled
I know. Like, fucking well done.
Yeah.
You triggered me.
Absolutely.
But the guy's like looking to cross it. He doesn't. There's not a split second.
Okay.
Your mate's
He's
deluded.
techie as fuck. We'll give it to him. He's incredibly
Look,
skillful,
look,
but he's not shot there.
If you mean it or not, the ball went into the back of the net
Yeah,
because David Raya was
Can
in
we just
a
say,
stupid
bring
position.
back fucking Aaron Ramsdale, please? I don't remember Aaron Ramsdale making this many mistakes.
No.
I don't. It's been, 8, 9 games? This guy seems to every single game, and look, they're both good keepers, but it seems as though every single game there is one thing that he does.
He's not Allison or Edison, right? And we don't know what we're trying to convince ourselves here with.
Like in terms of being a ball playing keeper.
Yeah, it's just like I'm kind of sick of him just like putting his studs on the fucking ball and then booting it to the opposition, or just like a ball going out of play.
Well, look, I mean, yeah, one goalkeeping error to another, you got one back because Sanchez
Correct. That was,
did some absolute madness.
but that was a
on the
good
field.
finish from Declan
Oh,
Rice.
it was a heck of a
First time
finish.
hit.
It was a heck of a finish, but where the heck was Sanchez passing that ball?
Yeah, I don't know.
Funny.
What the
Thankfully.
hell?
But also, I know like where is he passing that ball, but the reaction of Rice versus I think is it Enzo?
Yeah.
Enzo's caught napping.
He went
as
around
well.
the player.
Yeah.
There
But, like-
was a play, he had passed it to someone. I don't know if he was stationary and Declan just went around him.
Oh, it was a side of the foot finish as well?
Yeah,
It was,
was.
yeah.
It
And
was in the corner.
curling.
side netting too, right? Of the
I've
left
seen
side of the post.
F2, like those F2 guys for freestyle.
Yeah,
the two
yeah.
pommy guys. Have you seen the video of Declan Rice doing?
I'm not
he's-
sure that I have.
He's crazily skillful. Like you don't realize because he's in that position, but he's insanely.
Yeah, right.
But that's a good finish.
We'll drop a link in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
To add to that though, Saka did nothing, but then still managed to get an assist. Like 10
Yeah.
goal contributions in 10 games, 9 games.
Wow.
Trossard, what a finish.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Trossard,
What a finish.
man. What about Ben White's hair though? Come on, dude.
What is going on there?
You can't
Can
be
you tell
doing
me?
that.
Yeah.
I did, like you just know he's either been on a tanning bed for that entire time the international break was on as well, because that
true.
man is beyond tanned.
Yeah, no, exactly right. He is. So look, the result was 2-2 in the end. I think Chelsea should have got the 3 points.
Yeah.
You agree? Both of you agree? You
fine.
guys
Look,
absolutely
we-
fucking got away with one there.
To come back is really like
Shows character.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Especially 2-0 down away from home.
Yeah.
Really good, but yeah, I agree. We did get away with it.
You've played a team who hasn't had time with their new manager yet.
Correct.
Because once he has time, my God, they're going to be a fucking...
Do you guys rate Cole Palmer?
I absolutely rate Cole
Yeah.
Palmer.
He seems like he's pretty decent,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah, he looks like
He
he
can
could finish.
finish.
There was a shot after he scored a goal.
Agreed.
And it just went right side
The
of
way he hit that
the
ball, you
post.
can tell the guy can finish.
Yeah,
Like you can see it.
He's got a clean finish.
Yeah.
But he's way more agile on the run as well.
And he's tall. He looks.
He is tall,
looks
yeah.
big.
He's still a kid. He still
Young
looks like a
as.
kid, yeah.
For some reason, he seems American. Like Cole Palmer doesn't seem like a British name. Don't know why. Off topic, but anyway.
But yeah,
look,
look,
we're lucky to get away with it.
It was a good game, and the reverse fixture will be at the Emirates, obviously, and that's going to be a hell of a game because you're going to, like I said to my point before, Poch would have had time with the team, and also, I sound like a fucking Chelsea fan. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
also,
filthy.
they are going to have players back from injury, like Nkuku.
It's the same goes for you, though. You played them at the Bridge and it was 1-1.
Yeah, true. We played match day 1.
Yeah.
They weren't ready, and we weren't ready either.
Yeah, and it was a bit even, that game.
It would be good, like if it was to be next week, I think we'd beat them. But if it's like when it will be later in the season, I reckon it'll be a hell of a game. But anyways, let's leave it there. So the next game we had was Sheffield United versus Manchester United, the United derby.
You mean
Here we
United
go.
Derby?
United
That's
derby.
weird.
Yeah, it sounds fucking horrible.
That was
doesn't it?
weird. Yeah, it was just Battle of the Bin Chickens.
I like that way better.
Yeah, for people who are not in Australia, bin chickens are these like horrific birds that raid
Disgusting.
bins. And
putrid.
that basically is a great representation of Man United in this current form.
A bin chicken.
And Scott McSauce or McTominay would be the leader of the bin chickens because he is goals.
Yeah, he's been scoring a few.
He scores goals for Scotland like a lot, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, he has been scoring. He scored 2 before the international break. He scored 1 of their 2. But you're right. 5 minutes later, concedes a penalty.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Dalot's goal was good too.
What a fucking
good
strike. Yeah, what a strike.
But I think most of us probably would have predicted United win here, right?
Look,
I was about to say that, yeah.
We definitely did. We all predicted that United would win, but we all predicted clean sheets for United as well. So that didn't happen.
We should have
It was a
known,
pen.
Yep, it was a pen,
Yeah.
but it's still 1 on the board. No clean sheet. But yeah, it was...
Well, we'll get onto their game next week, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly right.
big one.
It was big. It was big for United because they just heard that Sir Bobby Charlton had passed away. So good for them to get one for him. On to the next, and from earlier this morning, Aston Villa versus West Ham.
Absolutely flying, at home too. What's their record at home? Is it 11 on the trot or
I
something?
think so. Something.
I
like
read
that,
something
yeah.
this morning. 11 on the trot at home.
It's becoming a bit of a fortress, isn't it?
Oh wow! And Ollie Watkins is just—he gets a
he's
lot of
in
opportunities.
form.
He missed a few, but wow, he's
That strike with the left foot.
yeah. Should the keeper get beaten on
I
that
don't
near
think
post
so.
though?
I don't think so. So it was. What was the score? It was 4-1.
4-1. Yeah.
4-1. So
Bowen's goal was a deflection too. So like obviously
it was a deflection.
same,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it was a deflection.
Leon Bailey's goal was good. His little turn in the box was
Did
beautiful.
you see Douglas Luiz's hit and Areola saved it? I think it was before he actually scored the pen.
I did, yes.
But top bins,
Yes,
literally
yes.
top bins, and Areola gets a touch and goes over the post.
I didn't know Luis took their penalties.
Nor did I.
Yeah, he went straight down the middle too. I
He
think.
did. So he ended up with 2, huh? So
Yeah,
he
2
ended up
goals.
scoring a goal before he hit the pen in.
He was on an absolute mission, though, yesterday.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Villa is just cooking something
Ooh.
over there, man.
Unai is cooking something. You're not
He's
wrong.
solid, man. Like you can see the reps on the board from Sevilla. Like the
Yeah.
guy's won trophies. He's not just here to fuck around.
Yeah.
He's good.
So 4-1. Fuck, what a result.
Yeah, beauty.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone would like because West Ham's been solid this year,
Yep. Agreed.
this season,
Yep.
and I think 4-1. No one really would have. Maybe
Yeah.
a 2-1 or 3-1, but 4-1.
And stats don't lie. They had 59% possession for the entire game. You know, so
And then we got one more game tomorrow. But
and then so to close the week we have one more game.
go get on that.
Spurs Fulham.
I'm on Fulham.
Let's go Fulham.
Fuck, that'd be amazing.
But then City sits on top of the league if that happens.
They can be. They don't
that's
have any
annoying.
fans, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
That is a good point, Stu. Actually, you're right. So if they do lose this game, City will be top of the league after 9 weeks. If they do win this game, they'll go top.
2 points
Leading.
And City's lost those 2 games. Everyone's like, oh, and they're fucking they're still on top of the league.
Yeah, they are on top of the league, but they're on top of the league equal with you guys, and 1 point. We're 1 point off them, right? So it's not the worst thing in the world, especially when you consider they won their first 6 games on the trot,
Yeah,
and then they went loss, win. Correct?
correct.
There you go. So, yeah, I'm going for Fulham tomorrow, even though I
Yeah.
did predict a
Everyone other than Tottenham fans are going for Fulham.
Spurs win. Yeah,
A draw
absolutely.
will be 3 teams on 21.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's
Otherwise
true.
It's 21, 21, 20, 20, 19. It's pretty close up there.
Oh, it's very close. And Villa also, they're 19, yeah.
But even United are only 5 points away. And
It's a
been
bit
terrible.
crazy, isn't it? And also, look at Chelsea. They're sitting 10th, but they're on 12 points. And
They can remain there.
long may it continue. Long may it fucking
I
continue.
thought you were a closet Chelsea fan.
Nah, never.
Oh, it's such a turn.
Fuck that. All right. That's it.
taking a week off work. You seen that video? The guy gets a haircut.
Is it that bad?
He gets he's this pommy guy. He gets his hairline pushed real far back. He's like, I've had to take a week off work.
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
It's an old ass video.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. So last week, I hit you guys with a bit of a surprise segment. How'd you guys feel when I threw it on you?
Emotionally drained.
Oh, that's not the answer I was fucking looking for. What about you,
That was
Stu?
good. It was good.
Yeah, see, that's a bit more like it.
All right, sorry. It's fucking amazing.
That's
Give
it.
us more.
Well, I'm not going to give you more of that, but what I'm going to do is give you a bit of another surprise segment. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we hang on? We need to cut that and make that a jingle. Like
What is it?
surprise.
Yeah, that's a good answer, Ben. Good answer. So this is going to be a fun one. The aim of it is to also help our listeners try and get a bit of an understanding of some players, how they got to where they be, and things like that. So we call this the Who Am I segment.
Oh, I like this.
Ooh,
I like this.
Are you ready?
Can we do it separate?
Well, here's the thing, right? Because I've got about 5 or 6 points per each of the 3 individuals that we're going to learn a bit about.
Yeah.
Okay. And for our listeners,
I bet one's a Liverpool player.
we'll see. For our listeners, because you probably may get it, by the time fact 2 or 3 comes around.
Yeah.
But let me go through all of them.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then you can give me a shout at the end.
Okay.
Fingers on the buzzer, Stu.
Oh, so
Hit the
we
buzzer.
don't answer. We all have, we maybe say the answer at the same time or something.
Yeah, at the end, if you know.
Good shout.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you're both uncertain, give a talk
Okay. Cool.
amongst yourselves. All right.
I'm
So,
excited.
anyways,
I'm excited.
the first player. All right. So I was born on the 27th of February, 1992,
Mo Salah.
in Coventry, West Midlands. Again, please, Ben, let me finish. I was born, like I said, in West Midlands to parents of Irish and Jamaican descent. I began my career with my hometown club, Coventry City. I signed for AFC Bournemouth in 2014, winning the championship in my first season before playing 5 seasons in the Premier League. I then signed for my current club in 2020 for approximately 20 million quid. I made my senior debut for the England national team in 2018 and was part of the squad representing the Three Lions at the 2022 World Cup. To date, I have made 209 appearances where I've scored 84 goals and provided 22 assists. Who am I?
84 goals.
And 22 assists in my 209 Premier League appearances.
I'm glad you stopped me because I was going to say Sterling. But that's
Yeah, I was going to say Sterling. When you said Jamaican, I was thinking Leon Bailey, but he's definitely not born in 92. Okay, hang on.
All right, so do you want me to go through some of these again?
Coventry and
Yep,
half Jamaican.
So parents,
half Irish.
parents of Jamaican and Irish descent, signed for Coventry City. That's where I began my professional career.
209 Premier
I
League
then
games.
signed for Bournemouth in 2014, and I played there. My first season, I won the championship. I then went on to play in the Premier League, and then after that, I signed for my current club in 2020.
Current club 2020.
Do you want to know position?
Yeah.
Striker?
Solanke.
Nah.
Oh, no, because he ain't scored that many goals.
No, he's not made that many appearances either.
No.
So he left Bournemouth.
So you guys keep at it. Think about it, and if you're ready for your next clue, and I'm only going to give you one more clue, you can ask for it.
Yeah, fuck.
Did he go to somewhere good?
The team that he currently plays for plays in the Champions League.
Oh, shit.
Bingo!
Yes.
Callum Wilson is your
played
boy.
at Bournemouth.
Yeah, Callum Wilson, good shout. Good shout.
True, he played for England, everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
good shout.
So half
Terrible,
Irish,
yes.
half Jamaican.
Yep. So that's 1 point to Strew.
This is bullshit.
The Champions League came to me straight away. I was thinking.
That was
I
great.
thought you had it straight away for some reason.
I thought, because as soon as I said West Midlands, you're like,
Nah, my knowledge of football is shit. I'm a fraud.
you're being found out by our
Yeah.
listeners, eh? All right, number 2.
Yes.
Let's do it. All right. I was born on the 8th of December 1999 in Redbridge, England. I am of Grenadian and Dominican descent through my father and of English descent through my mother. I play as a right back or right wing back, depending on my team's formation. I joined the academy of my current club as a youth and received my first professional contract in 2017.
Trent.
Let me finish, please.
Keep
For our
going, keep going,
listeners.
keep going.
Thank you.
For anyone looking, see the look on his face.
Yeah, that eye that I gave you. Okay, so in the same year, 2017, that season, I captained the under-18s to a FA Youth Cup and was named Academy Player of the Season. I had a productive loan spell in the Championship in the 2018-19 season with Wigan Athletic. After representing England at several youth levels, I got my international call-up for the England squad in October 2020. To date, in the Premier League, I have made 100 appearances where I've scored 7 goals, contributed 14 assists, and also have had 20 clean sheets.
Fuck, it's not Trent.
To date, and this may give it away, but again, let me finish. I have won 0 Premier Leagues and 1 Champions League. Who am I?
So as a Chelsea player. Wait, when did Chelsea win the Champions League?
What gives that away?
Wait, oh no, it's a Liverpool player.
I'm not saying anything, but you say... So again, to date, I've won 0 Premier Leagues and 1 Champions League.
So that make him 24.
If you're maths, then yeah, sure.
I can't math. I can't do anything. I'm just here.
But do you want me to go through some of these key points again? So I play as right back or right wing back.
Oh yeah.
Joined the academy of my current team. So it's my current team. And
Reece James?
being
Fucking Chelsea player.
Drew too.
Reece James.
I've lost this.
Fuck, he did win a Champions League.
He did win
didn't
the Champions League, correct.
I completely forgot about the right back and got fixated on
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
Liverpool.
When I also forgot about the right back.
Yeah?
For some reason, I was when you said Trent, I was like, fuck,
Yeah, I know, but then when you said the
0
amount
Premier
of,
Leagues.
yeah, and no, the assists as well.
Oh, yeah. And that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because 13.
Because Trent
got
is generational
13?
and Reece James is not.
Oh, mate, you need to leave a bitterness at the
Anyways, let's...
door.
this is good. I love this.
Yeah.
This should be our whole podcast.
All right, go.
All right, number 3. All right, so I was born on the 7th of March, 1994 in Washington, a town in the district of Sunderland. I was fortunate enough to join the Sunderland Academy at the age of 8 and later signed my first professional contract with Sunderland in 2011. On the 15th of June, 2017, I signed with my current club for approximately 30 million quid. I have represented England in various levels before making my international debut with the England team in 2017 in a friendly against Germany. To date, in the Premier League, I have made 257 appearances, 0 goals. I've contributed 1 assist and have kept 63 clean sheets. And to date, I have won 0 Premier League medals, 0 Champions League medals. Who am I? I didn't give you a position this time.
Can we have a position?
I feel like it's
Not
a
yet.
keeper anyway, but no, hang on. Yeah, well, 0 assists, unless like
0 goals, 1 assist.
1 assist, 63 clean sheets,
63 cleans in 257 appearances.
94.
This data was accurate as of
born,
yesterday.
94 born. 94 born. Started their career at
Sunderland.
But they were born in America.
and left.
No,
No, Washington,
Washington.
Sunderland.
In
Washington.
a district
Yeah,
of
yeah.
My fucking listening skills are terrible.
Yeah, I zoned out
yeah.
for a little bit.
I can't. Whenever we were saying these stats, I'm just like, "Where's the Liverpool player?"
Come on, mate.
I know Sunderland for 2017.
So no, in 2017, I signed with my current club for 30 mil quid.
30 mil, they left Sunderland. Okay.
So, do you want a position?
Yeah,
well, they're
please.
obviously a defender or a keeper.
Correct. They're a keeper.
Keeper, yeah.
Yeah. They're a
So
keeper.
it's a keeper from Sunderland.
Jordan Pickford.
Jordan Pickford is the correct answer, Ben.
nice.
Well done.
Thank you guys are luring me into this. That's a nice segment.
That was
wraps
really
one up.
good, actually.
That was actually really fun. The last clue that I was going to give if you weren't going to get it was I was England's starting goalkeeper in the 2018 World Cup where we finished 4th place.
Okay, yeah.
That probably would have given it away.
Sadly, I was going down the Jordan Henderson route for so long, and then like 2017 is not the time he made it national
Hey,
team.
I know you love
Yeah.
Liverpool, but you got to stop
He's
thinking
nearly
about
free.
it.
I
Calm
need to like forget that you're a Liverpool
Calm the
fan.
fuck down, Ben.
Take this out.
Let's get into it.
Let us get into it. What are we doing next, Ben?
Predictions for next week. But there's a twist.
Ooh, what is the twist?
The twist is we're not going to predict the actual scores because we're terrible at it.
That and it took so much time last week.
Yeah.
Although, can I just say to you, just really quickly, one of my mates put some money on all of my predictions.
Oh, fuck.
So
he lost some money.
No. When I say some, it was a whole fucking 20 cents. Right.
Oh.
So on every single one of my predictions for last week, so not the result, but the actual score. And for a 20-cent, is it a stake? Yeah, it's a stake. For a 20-cent stake, you get a payout of approximately just short of $4 million. Yeah.
Because that's predicting 10 correct
That's predicting
scores.
10
That's
correct scores.
hard to do.
And then he also popped, I think it was about $1.50 on for all the results. And I think that paid out 1.3K. Not bad.
To mislead the
Well,
listeners.
yeah, we're not telling our listeners to gamble. My mate just put some money on this game.
If we were to segue to like the first game,
Go on.
like you need money to be interested because it's Crystal Palace at home to Spurs.
Yeah.
So Palace
What do you
home?
reckon? I'm thinking 2-0 Spurs. Oh, we're not doing scores.
Okay,
Well,
so
you
you
already
first, Dylan.
Spurs win.
Okay, I'm gonna go draw.
Yeah, fucking oath. I like that.
I have hope. London derby. We wanna see Palace upset the Cocks.
South London.
Plus, flange ball's got to end, and
So-
if it doesn't end against Fulham, it needs to end against Palace.
Correct.
You're saying draw?
Yeah,
Interesting.
It's not a loss, though, is it?
No, it's not a loss. So they would still remain undefeated with
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah, but Fulham will beat them tomorrow.
You can tell I'm not educated.
It'll be a good game. I think like Palace at home, pretty good. They're not bad. you
Yeah.
know? But also the other thing is, let's see what actually happens tomorrow, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
Some
Correct.
madness could happen, yeah.
It must be a theme because the actual other game. Well, I know it's Friday night in the UK, but for us, these games are Saturdays. So the first one being 6 a.m. No
Whew.
idea who's going to get up for that one. But the second game, which is on at 10:30 for us, which is a really nice time,
That is a good time.
is another London derby. It's Chelsea at home to Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
Chances of Chelsea replicating that form against Arsenal? Or
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Brentford's coming off a 3-0 win.
I think that's more of the question. I
So-
think because Chelsea at home, will Brentford actually be able to back up a 3-0 win?
Be nice to see some goals. That'd be good.
Yeah, oath it
Bunch
would
of
be.
goals would be great.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I think,
for Brentford.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
5-5 thriller.
Up the mighty bees. Up the mighty bees.
I'll probably say a draw in this game, actually.
Wow, you're saying a draw, huh?
Oh, fucking, I don't like Chelsea.
Yeah, well, I don't like Chelsea either, but I'm going to go with Chelsea win because I honestly think that's what's going to happen.
Your Chelsea win?
Yep.
Sadly, I think you're probably right. I think it'll be close. I'm hoping like your prediction of goals comes through because that would be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah, because it's our Saturday night game, right? So
It is. It's the early kickoff.
one
yeah.
game we can watch properly.
Yeah, exactly right.
Then it only takes us to there's a few more games that night. The next one is Arsenal at home to Sheffield United. Wouldn't mind more goals there.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah,
to
for
score,
Sheffield.
man. No.
Fuck off.
For sure.
Fuck, I'm not coming back next week if that's the case.
Oh,
You'll be
mate.
unbearable.
I'd like to think that's a
I would
comfortable
absolutely
win
relish
for
that.
us.
You have no idea.
I'd fucking wait for you to come out the train station and lob my mic at you. Like, fuck, that'd be unbearable.
Oh, mate.
Surely
I'm here for it.
Arsenal got to have it. At home. I
Yeah, they're at
fancy
home.
that.
Yep.
3 or 4-0.
Yeah, I reckon we'd win comfortable at home.
Yeah, I agree.
You say this, but you're actually a closet Arsenal fan.
Fuck off, Ben.
What would you
I
rather be, an
fucking
Arsenal fan
hate
or a Chelsea
Arsenal.
fan?
Yeah.
I would rather fucking neither.
Yeah, but
neither.
yeah.
And
No.
so we've tied you and your family up.
Yep.
And
My poor
we're-
There's bookers places to
Yeah.
Yeah,
shoot this
exactly.
podcast.
Shout out to my sister.
Yeah,
Fuck.
That's
all right.
awesome.
Yeah, true. Once we've sorted out a new place to podcast from, we're taking your family hostage.
Okay.
And you have to pick a team. Who would it be?
Neither.
Fuck.
That's
So
a good
sad.
answer. That's an answer I'd expect.
I fucking hate
from
Arsenal
a-
and I hate Chelsea.
So just next
not a
week's
fan.
pod, Struits, you and I.
Correct.
well, you spoke about this last week, did you not? Kicking me off the potty and just having an Arsenal only podcast. You'd get 0 listeners, but yeah, go for gold.
Well, at least there'd be some content.
Oh,
Win then.
Arsenal win.
yeah. I'm calling Arsenal win. Yep.
Nice.
Unanimous. Next one is Battle of the Bad Bees. Bournemouth at home to Burnley.
That's a shocker.
Who can concede more?
I honestly think this could be a 0-0 game. It'll probably be 1-1, possibly maybe a Bournemouth win, just because they're at home. But I'll say a draw.
You can't sit on the fence. What are you saying?
Draw.
That's sitting on the fence. What are you saying? Choose one for this game. Who do you think's going to win?
Bournemouth.
Good lad. What about you?
We missed out the Bournemouth game in the review for the last segment, by the way.
Did we now?
Because we forgot about that dickhead that got sent.
the Korean
yeah,
guy.
bit of
Always
revisionist
in the thick of
history.
it.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
So what do you say? So Stu, you're saying Burnley win or Bournemouth win?
Well, I want to say a draw, but you
Nah.
Don't give in to his
I'll say
pressure.
Bournemouth win, but if it's a draw, then I got it right.
All right, fine. I'll note
Bournemouth
that
win.
down.
Bournemouth win.
Okay, Bournemouth. Oh, fucking hell. Nah, it's going to be a draw.
Nah, pick one.
Bournemouth, surely.
Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
I don't know. They are so shit, though.
Cool.
And then that leaves us with the...
Whoa, you didn't even let me give my prediction, buddy.
Oh, because we're trying to phase
It's
out the
all
clock.
after.
All right, sorry.
So I'm going to say a draw. No, I'm joking. I'm going to say... Oh, this is fucking tough. I'm going to say Burnley win.
Yeah.
We need like a real wager on this. Like we need to coax you into something where if you lose, you have to wear an Arsenal shirt.
Yeah, but that's for the games.
That's
I've
not-
already thought about this. That when we play each other, that's going to happen.
Okay. Well, actually,
Yeah.
he wears an Arsenal shirt at home. If it needs to,
Just
you need to
bring
wear a
his-
Chelsea shirt. Or something.
No, fuck no. I do not wear an
Ever.
Arsenal shirt ever. I would never wear a Chelsea
Have you
shirt
told?
either.
If you want to tell the listeners about your Everton towel,
All right, put it this way. All right, let's do this. All right, we'll sort out right now. If Liverpool lose, I will wear a Chelsea jersey. But
he's picked a team.
He
His
would
family's
rather
safe.
wear a
But-
Chelsea
His family's
shirt.
but
safe.
if Liverpool win, you both need to wear a Spurs jersey.
No.
Then fuck off, exactly. Because
No way.
You can't throw out
Spurs-
Orange, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You have a deal or not?
Couldn't.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought so. On to the
Wait,
next
we'll,
Benny.
we'll renegotiate at a later date. The other game that evening, so 3:30 in the morning. I don't know how. I'm sure Newcastle fans will get up for this because they love life.
Or if you're Strew and you're still at the casino at 3 a.m.
Nah,
Oh,
man.
you didn't make it, did you?
Nah.
he's
I
Yeah,
died
you
after the
died.
Liverpool game.
True.
Ran
So
out.
did you actually chunder in an Uber or?
No. I just went quiet. You know, the typical went a bit quiet.
You went, how's your night, brother? And
Well,
then you KO'd or?
Yeah.
Well, after you said up the toffees in the chat, and then we didn't hear anything from you,
Yeah.
and then
Radio
and then as
silence.
Dylan and I messaged each other, we assumed you may have run out of batteries.
My
Yeah.
mates were messaging me like, "Oh, did you go home?" I was like, "No, I didn't even know where I was." And then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna leave after this game."
You're cooked, man.
No, it was good. It was a
Solid
long
effort.
day. It was a long day.
Well, there's Wolves at home to Newcastle.
Okay.
Could be an interesting game. Newcastle away. Wolves.
Could be an
Got a bit
interesting
to
game.
him.
Yep.
Neto.
Oh, he's a beast. He's
know.
looking good, eh? Do you?
Yeah, Wolves, man. I'd actually pick a draw in this game, but I think
You
because
actually reckon it'll be a draw? You reckon
well,
Wolves
they
will
got
hold
Dortmund
them?
in the week too.
That's true.
Newcastle's
That is
playing
very
European
true.
football
Yeah.
away from home.
I think if they had to go to
Newcastle should
Germany,
win,
it would probably make a bigger difference.
true, they're
right?
playing
They're
at
playing at
home.
home, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then,
it's still going to make a difference because it's one more game that
The
Wolves
game's
don't have to
played,
play,
right?
right? Yeah.
I think I'll go. No, I've got to go Newcastle win.
Yeah. Okay. What are you saying, Ben?
I think Newcastle are going to win. But I think it'll be close though. Closer than some of their other games have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also going to say Newcastle win, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout or anything. I think it'll be pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a good game. Wolves have been a nice story this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They've started to look good. What's the name of their manager? He used to be the manager of Bournemouth.
Oh,
his
he
name.
was fucking loving it at the end of the Bournemouth
Yeah,
game.
he
It's so
was.
good
That's
to
the only
see.
reason why I remembered
Can't
that.
remember what his name is.
Gary O'Neill, yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
we should clip up his celebration afterwards.
He was absolutely loving life. He
Don't
was.
blame him.
Yeah, good on him. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that takes us in. There's actually quite a lot of games on Sunday, Monday.
Okay, go on.
The first one which starts off with is West Ham at home to Everton.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Win.
It's nice.
West Ham home, Ben?
Yeah,
Yes.
West Ham are at home.
Yeah, okay.
I fancy them to come. Yeah, I'm sure this might be unanimous here, but West Ham surely are going to win.
Yep, I agree. West Ham are going to win. They're not just going to win. They might actually blow them.
You reckon?
Yeah, they could.
If that Everton turns up that played Liverpool, if they get up for like that, I think it might be a bit closer. But I think
Yeah, especially because West Ham's coming off a loss as well. Pretty big loss too.
Yeah, that's true. And
but they've got European football in the week.
Yeah.
they do. And Ashley Young won't be available to play because he got the red card.
But he's fucking
He's old.
average anyway.
True.
How old is Ashley Young?
36.
You go stick him in that one,
Nah, he's probably a bit younger, isn't he?
Dylan?
I'm going to say about the same. I reckon 30. I'm going to say 36 too.
He's 38.
Wow.
Fucking old.
Fucking old as.
Good
yeah.
on him.
Makes sense though. To be honest, he looks the same as he did like
When he's when
he's-
bird shows.
Catching that right in the gob.
Oh gosh,
And he still denies it.
And he still fucking denies it. Yep, that's right.
Okay, so you're all unanimous on
Yeah,
West
that's
Ham.
an easy one.
Well, that takes us to Villa in their fortress versus the Minnows, Luton.
this could be bad. Like
Now we're talking blowouts.
this could be
reckon?
Yeah.
this
Villa
could be
Park.
another 4-5-0.
Mate, if they just beat West Ham 4-1, then you'd think they're capable of
If
goals.
they're on, they're on.
Especially against Luton, yeah.
at
Yeah,
home,
that's so true.
They
gotta
are-
say Villa win.
They're playing in Europe as well. So they would have a midweek game.
That's true.
Yeah. But you would still think that they have too much quality for
Yeah, I think
Luton.
you're right. So I think we're all in agreement that Aston Villa are going to win.
Yep.
They play AZ Alkmaar.
Oh, they're away though. Although that's just a Dutch team. It's not that far away.
So that's Friday, 3:45. Then they got.
Then
That's why it's a Monday one.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep.
yeah, it's probably why. Yeah, actually, looking at this, every team that's on this,
Yep.
yeah,
Makes sense.
that takes us to another game. So there's actually 3 games at 1 o'clock in the morning. That was one of them. The next one is Brighton versus Fulham. Brighton at home. I can't see Brighton not winning.
Yeah, I'll take Brighton. Winning.
Again, let's see how tomorrow goes because Fulham still have a game before they play Brighton,
Yeah.
right? And like a 1-0 win to Fulham could do wonders. If they were to beat Spurs tomorrow. I know we're talking hypothetically completely, but if they go and beat fucking Spurs tomorrow, then you never know what that looks like for the Brighton
Agreed.
game, right?
I'd
So
still.
it's hard to say.
I reckon I'd still take Brighton at home either way,
part of
unless
me-
they absolutely smacked Spurs.
Well, but yeah, I'm just kind of thinking like law of averages has got to come through at some point.
Yeah.
Brighton would do a win, like a comprehensive win
Yeah.
in the Prem.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all in agreement there. Well, that takes us on to the.
Wait. So our agreement was that Brighton were going to win. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
unanimous.
I think so. Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement with most of these this week.
That's
aren't we?
boring. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Well, we're going to change things in a moment because we've got the people that don't like to work FC versus Nottingham Forest.
Any idea the fuck he's talking about?
I do because I can see it. Another Europa League cellar dweller.
Yeah.
So who are we versing? Forest, is it?
Forest at Anfield.
Oh, we're
that
at
should
home
be
again.
that should be a Liverpool win.
Yeah, I was a bit misleading to the listeners there because I can't see Liverpool not winning.
Yeah.
Although, like Forest not bad on the counter attack.
Yep,
So it
Forest
could,
not
it
bad
could-
on the counter.
It could work.
It could be a draw, but it definitely should be a Liverpool win.
Fuck
Yeah,
your
yeah.
draw, mate. We're going to win that game.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we got that.
You are going to win it, aren't you?
Yeah. We're going to win
Yeah.
it.
I wanted to say draw for a moment, but I felt like I was being sucked in for like my disdain for
It'd be a
Liverpool.
very low percentage.
Your
sure.
disdain is
Yeah.
strong, my friend. I love it.
I know.
I
But-
fucking love it.
Well, it takes us to the final game of the week. Is it week 10?
Yeah, it is week 10.
Is Battle of Manchester, Shithead FC versus Plastic FC.
So United versus City. I got that one right.
Oh, yeah, correct.
In that order too, right? Yeah, I got that one right.
At Old Trafford.
So for people listening, Man United versus Man City.
Yeah, correct.
Will Ten Hag get a win over Pep?
Stroot, you can go first.
Say
You want to do it, don't you?
City win. City win. City win.
If you're not going to fucking do it, then I'm going to do it.
City win.
No,
United are going to win this game.
No, they're
I-
not though.
United are going to win this game.
because your hate for City. Who do you hate more, Man United or City?
I will always hate
United.
Manchester United more.
Yeah.
As a Liverpool fan, I always will.
Or you newly decided Liverpool fan?
Shut up. I'm sick of you already.
Sorry.
This is the last episode recording on this podcast ever.
Going to turn up to work with a black eye tomorrow. People are going to ask questions.
Yeah, so United are going to win this game. I'm calling
You
it.
got United? No, I'll take City. I would say a draw.
There's
And
two-
the thing is, United have been capable of beating City in the past, but they've done it under, what's his name? Ollie.
They should
Yeah,
be
that's true.
absolutely up for it, but
They need to be. It's a fucking derby, man. Come on.
Can see like two alternate realities, right?
Go on.
One where there's a scummy Man United win, like counter attack.
Yep.
Maybe McSauce,
It
high
will
scoring.
Because does Ten Hag have an identity?
Bit harsh, poor
He
guy.
doesn't.
It's like saying someone's not got
No, not
personality.
him. His team.
Yeah.
Even him. He's so plastic and boring.
Like he actually, like there was one
I
stage,
interrupted you. I'm sorry.
there was one period last year when he said something about Arsenal having no injuries. Dude, we had so many at that time, and I don't
True,
remember
I
who was
remember
injured.
that.
We had so many injuries. I'm like,
He
why
got
is this guy
fucking.
talking
He
for no
got
reason?
as soon as that happened, he got his voodoo doll of Saliba out and fucking smacked it in the
Correct.
back, and then we never saw him again.
Oh yeah, true. It was after those comments, wasn't it?
That, and then Tommy Asu wrecked
And
himself.
and
There's all in
ultimately, that Saliba injury cost
Oh,
you the
that
league.
cost us. So
Yeah.
It was like back.
Yeah, it's
fucking
back injury.
spasms and shit. Oh, anyway.
Didn't
Cost
even
you
need
the
to
league.
play either in that game.
Okay, so I'm saying United are going to win. He's saying City are going to win. What do you reckon?
Well, this is where I'm saying that alternate reality for the other one is if Man U don't get some sort of like scummy win where they steal something, Man City absolutely annihilate them. Like, do you know what I mean?
I absolutely agree with you. You're absolutely right. United are going to get some stupid 1-0. It's going to be some counter-attack or a penalty.
It'll be McSauce.
McSauce.
Or City are going to win this one 5-0.
Did side note, did Harry Maguire pick up a man of the match
I think so.
recently? I saw something about that.
Did you see these stats going around that... Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Go on.
no, I say it as
Go
well.
on.
I saw it. I thought it was a fucking. I thought it
You
was
thought
a
it was a
meme.
joke? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and it was like their win percentage with him is like 80 something.
Some really,
percent.
really high number.
Yeah,
your face was the same as mine.
Yeah, it's like 75-80%, and then without him, it's like around the 50 range.
Can you
nuts.
fathom that?
That's nuts.
Blockhead is undeniable.
That is nuts.
Harry Maguire is United.
Would they pay for him? 80 mil?
Yeah, 80 mil. And fair enough. What was it? 83 win percentage? Is that what you said?
It's around the 80 mark.
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
Something out, it's something nuts. But we know we
mil-
can't trust
a mil to
that
the percent.
or the internet
Not bad.
or me. So,
Or you,
like,
especially
maybe
you,
the
mate.
trifecta is like come in and it is true.
All right, and now you need to give me a result. What are you saying?
I'm going to say Man City win,
Boo.
but I hope it's not the case.
City.
City.
Well, I guess that concludes Week 10's predictions.
Cool.
So then we'll chat about other stuff, I guess.
Cool. Just out of curiosity, how many downloads does an episode get in its first release of a podcast?
According to Le Google,
La Google.
they average the 30 mark. Anything over 30 if your first podcast is good.
Rightio.
It's very good.
And Stu, how many downloads did we hit in our first episode?
It was 70 or something, wasn't
Correct, 76 to be exact. Honestly, though, 76 downloads in the first episode is pretty fantastic, and we couldn't have done that without family, friends, and all of the listeners that are tuning in. And if you have been able to tune in for a second week, then kudos to you. All right, so one thing that a few of my friends and family did tell me worked really well was the surprise segment I threw your way last week. I knew I just threw one your way just before, but I thought it might be a good idea to bring it back from last week. So the true-false Dribble Me debates, as I've just decided to call it.
I was about to say you just coined.
Yeah.
And
What do you
new
reckon?
name.
Dribble Me debates.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll see if the listeners like it too. But yeah, that's what we're going to call it for now. Hat is back for a second week in a row. Woo.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. The first question. This is a good question because this is probably going to rile you guys up a little bit.
Here
But
we
let's
go.
chat about it anyway, shall we? Mauricio Pochettino will win the Premier League before Mikel Arteta. True or false?
I'm going to counter that question with a question.
Go on.
Will Pochettino be in the job before Klopp leaves Liverpool?
That's a really, really tough question.
That's actually...
It's actually a good question,
Yeah.
isn't it?
When
You,
you
you
think
still have
about
to
it.
answer mine, but I will answer yours.
I will answer yours first and say...
Ask a question. Just fucking...
He's trying to fuck with me. Is what he's saying. Look at him. He's on a mission fuck with me right now.
No, it's tough. You've asked two Arsenal fans this question, so...
Yeah, I have.
It is...
But in all honesty, I want an unbiased answer.
But if you... Okay, I'm going to say from the point of view, if you asked anyone that wasn't a Chelsea or an Arsenal fan, I think most people would say Arteta would win a Premier League before Pochettino.
Is that just because he's further along in his journey?
Correct.
But who, Arteta's further along in his journey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of journey, career journey,
No.
Pochettino's coached way longer.
Correct. I agree with that. Yeah.
Arteta's got a lot to learn, but I think like in terms of squad development, cohesion, like and stability, in terms of like club, I think Arteta is closer. Honestly, though, if you get to when Pep leaves end of next year, apparently,
Can't wait.
I think everyone's kind of holding out for that. I think like the question I asked you is probably irrelevant because I think Klopp will hold on for at least one more season or 2 seasons after that.
He signed on for one more after that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to be a free for all. As soon as Pep is gone, like what's going to happen to Man City? Like they're going to be motivated, but then everyone is going to be kind of like gearing up towards that. I think kind of like Chelsea's policy is built for that. It's built for longevity. It's not.
Yeah, with their 8-9 year contracts.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how that's going to age.
That's a whole podcast. That.
Yeah, literally.
You think about the next like 2, 3, 4 years, could be set up well if they trust in the manager and stuff. I think maybe Arteta is further along. If someone's going to steal the Premier League, it's going to be between like Arsenal and Liverpool this year, personally.
Yeah.
To pinch.
Yep.
But like if that doesn't work out, and then next year, Chelsea maybe are in there. It's not out of the question. But I think Arteta is closer to winning in this scenario.
Yeah. He's further along in his current journey. Poch has just landed.
What do I say?
Yeah.
I say Mikel wins a Premier League before Pochettino.
Yeah, I think he does. I actually think he would without being an us. Like,
and that's coming from a Liverpool fan. But you're right. I think in their current team, obviously Mikel's had more years under his belt. Right?
Yeah.
So naturally that would just mean that
So
he's probably more closer to win the Premier League.
next question.
Yep.
Are we as rolled up as you anticipated us to be?
No, but you will be after my next question.
Fuck's sake.
Because the next one is Arsenal related too. And this one actually came in from one of my mates. So shout out to Abby, Chelsea fan. Good bloke, but Chelsea fan.
Is he a good bloke then?
Good bloke.
It's Dylan's alter ego.
He was a groomsman at our wedding. He's a good man. He's a good man.
When Dylan gets home and lifts off that Liverpool shirt, it's a fucking Chelsea vest or something underneath.
You're absolutely convinced I'm closet Chelsea fan, aren't you, mate?
Nah.
All right. So his statement: Arsenal need to win a European trophy before considering themselves as a big club. True or false?
Hey, the fucking way you just swiveled off that chair, and I'm fucking bit. I have no emotional intelligence.
I don't even know what to say.
Shout out to Abby again. Did well.
I nothing against your friend Abby, but what the fuck?
To consider ourselves a what?
A big club.
A big club.
Yeah,
in the world.
Because, like, Arsenal talk like they're a big fucking club, right? So his question is, or his statement is, Arsenal need to win a European trophy before they can consider themselves to be elite.
Okay, well,
technically, we have won a European trophy many moons ago.
Okay,
Not a Champions League. Though. So consider ourselves a big club. Fuck you.
Okay, so you're telling me you won one trophy moons and moons and moons ago?
So do you consider Nottingham Forest a big club?
Yes.
Fuck off.
Historically, they're a big club. Yes.
Yeah, but historically, it's bullshit.
Even
Chelsea
with that-
fucking founded in 2005, mate.
Without, it's getting him right up.
Can you ask your mate where his golden Premier League trophy is and what you have to do to get it?
Chelsea's legacy is Roman Abramovich, and that's it.
Exactly. Some
I
fucking
can't wait
corrupt
for him to
oil
listen to
money
this
man.
segment of the podcast. I'm so excited. And for any other Chelsea fans.
No, but
out
like
there
to
too.
be honest, it is a question. Arsenal, we've failed in Europe countless times.
Badly.
And we should have done a lot better. We should have a Champions League from the
Question. 2006.
early 2000s, especially that Barcelona game.
Nah, the final. Yeah, that was why there didn't need to be disallowed a goal nor the sending off.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of
You guys
people
went to you made it to one final and you're having to cry about it. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, are we going to be back for week
Mate.
3 or?
Struan, it's our podcast next week. This fucking guy is banned.
Oh, this
I'm
is
so
funny.
happy right now. So you're
what,
both saying true.
what? Yeah, it's still considered a big club, not the biggest. They still have a decent worldwide reach, good enough history.
You've also not won the Premier League in 20 years.
Yeah, which is
that fucking
crazy, isn't it?
That was the second part to his statement. I just forgot to put it in there.
Yeah,
Mate, that guy's been around for 5 minutes.
Who?
Old mate, Chelsea fan. Need to fucking stop.
Well, it's
Would he be considered a big club?
Chelsea?
Yeah, because if things were not going to go well for the next 10 years, right? Like fucking Money Todd. Good
Money
old
Todd.
Money Todd.
Yep.
Bottoms
that.
out, right?
Yeah.
Then they could be going back to how they were before, and they could be the next Nottingham Forest. Stamford Bridge might not get redeveloped. It could be like that. I sound really bitter.
You do. You sound really
Yeah, he got us with this
Yeah,
one.
he did.
Fair play to your mate because he fucking got us with this one.
sure fucking did, yep.
Can you not ask your friends for questions anymore? Because they're very hurtful.
No, I like it though. It's good.
It's good.
You fucking sicko.
It gets you thinking a little.
Yeah. Big enough.
Elite.
Elite? No way.
Different. Yeah.
Elite's like Madrid.
Barca.
Go on.
This guy's waiting for it.
Come on. I'm waiting for you to continue the
Liverpool aren't elite.
conversation.
You
Why
can't
not?
really
we have this same amount of Champions
historically.
more actually than Barcelona. We
But
have more
if
than
you're
Barcelona.
saying we're talking history and then we're talking in the past 15 years
I'm
as
not.
well.
I'm not. I didn't put a time frame on it. I just said elite or are a
If
big
we were to
club.
put a time frame on it, I'm pretty sure Barca and Real Madrid are in their own stratosphere.
Especially Madrid.
Madrid, yeah.
Who
Agreed.
else would you have? What about Juve's history? Bayern Munich.
Any Germans? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, look.
Italians.
Don't see any French though.
Every country have supposed elite teams. Are Arsenal one of the elite teams in the Premier League?
This is a whole podcast in itself because we're
Maybe.
going to end up fucking tearing everyone. It's going to be a pyramid. No, it's seriously.
Yeah.
Because when you boil it down, there is a pyramid to it, right?
Yeah.
There's a hierarchy.
Yeah, and this is the beauty of doing it over a podcast. You can go into rabbit holes like this.
Yeah, Jesus, what a rabbit hole.
Okay, well, it's a bit inconclusive, this one, isn't it?
Mm.
I think.
Yeah,
well, I think we all agree we're not elite.
No,
It's
we're not.
in top club. If you're going to go into tiers,
Yep.
top club.
Yep.
But not there.
You don't
upper
sit at
echelon.
you don't sit at the level of
Nah.
We're in the second pot.
Yeah.
in second.
Pot
Yeah.
Okay.
B.
Liverpool are under us in the third pod.
Yeah. Okay.
In
yeah.
Europa League.
Yeah.
Yeah. we're up
Okay,
along.
yeah. So you guys didn't play the Champions League
Bring-
for 5 or 6 seasons because you were scared that Bayern were going to lose. We're going to knock you on 10-2. We're going to smash you 10-2.
Little fishy, we've reeled in the little fishy.
Oh, you got him a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
take
a little
that.
bit.
We didn't
This
need
podcast
we
is
didn't
big.
need fucking guest questions to get you riled.
No. In all seriousness, though, I don't care that you guys are in the Champions League.
Nah,
or
look
in
at his
Europa.
eyes, he's
You know
wide.
why? Because Arsenal have made how many Europa Leagues in the last few years since being in the Champions League? How many times have you made the Europa League?
Maybe 5 or something.
Okay, and in that time, Chelsea have won 2, United have won 1, and Arsenal have won 0. You know why? Because Arsenal are not an elite club. That's why. Next question.
I think he wrote that question. He
Next
wrote the
question.
question.
Oh no, but he's so riled.
He wrote the question.
And also, Chelsea went undefeated in both campaigns and knocked you guys in the final as well to win one.
What
You
on
are
about?
a Chelsea fan.
Wait, what are you on about?
Europa.
Undefeated.
Arsenal versus Chelsea.
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
Europa
That's
League
good.
final.
Good on
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
And then I'm pretty sure Giroud spanked us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They miss Giroud. But
That was fun.
at the end of the day, we got you back. You bit. Look,
I
you're
bit.
so rattled.
I'm not rattled.
Yeah, he was rattled.
I am
Anyway,
rattled. I did bite, but I
You
got
did.
your back just as hard. Anyways, next question. Pedro Neto will sign for one of the top 6 clubs
In the Premier League.
in the Premier League in the January transfer window. True or false?
Just going to do the power of deduction. So Arsenal would love to have him, but
Saka's always going to be number one.
not even that. I think priority is a striker.
Really?
I think so. They, yeah,
Ivan
a bit of an
Toney.
alternative. Yeah,
Can
I
I
don't.
ask why when you have Eddie and Gabby?
Yeah, but Eddie
just said Eddie.
dude. No, I know what you mean, but like Eddie's output, like he doesn't score goals. He misses a lot of chances, and so does Jesus. You watch Jesus; he misses a lot of chances too. We haven't had a clinical striker for like I couldn't tell you how long.
It's not even that, but like just the physical
Goals, man.
presence.
Goals.
The Tottenham game is a great example of like why Eddie is never going to be the man.
In terms of Neto, though, I don't know if he'll move in January. I can see him moving to a big six club for sure in the future.
Is he top 6 quality?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's quality,
Yeah,
man.
I agree.
What was his? How's he gone this year in terms of stats?
Good question. So currently he tops the charts for most assists, equal with Kieran Trippier, albeit on 6
Yeah,
for the season.
but the thing is, again, it comes down to it. So Man City don't need it. I don't think they're just going to buy for the sake if they can. Like Man U have got Rashford and fidget spinner and Iheanacho.
Fidget spinner is
Yeah, fidget spinner is what?
the
Who is he,
Brazilian
sorry?
boy.
Is the 80 million pound Brazilian thing which they got that just spins around and tries to cut in. Honestly, like,
yeah.
and
he's
then
a joke.
so who else? Liverpool don't need him. I know
I would love him.
you would love him.
I would
but
love him.
unless like Mo goes to the Saudi Pro League and we have to deal with your like obituary for Mo, like I can't see it happening. And I think you've mentioned before, like there's other priorities, isn't there?
There is. Obviously, we need a number 6, a defensive midfielder. I think we are going for a defensive midfielder. We're looking like we're going to get Andre from Fluminense in January. Yeah, but we're not talking about Liverpool. We're talking about Pedro.
So you can't see it. And then Tottenham, you know, they're the most frugal people on earth,
Yep.
or frugal club.
Do you see? I think I could see him playing at Spurs. I could see it happen.
That'd be horrible.
Who do
Where's
they
he
have
gonna
on?
play?
Who do they have on the right? Kulusevski.
Kulusevski and
I actually think Pedro Neto is better than Kulusevski.
someone else.
And it's a big shout because Pedro Neto's only really come to light at the start of this season. He's been good, but he's not been as good as he's been at the start of the season.
Yeah.
But from what he's shown, he's absolute quality.
But like January, you have to part away with a lot of cash.
Yep.
And I can't even see Newcastle doing it either. They're pretty happy with the old lady looking guy on the left.
Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon.
Who plays on the right?
For Newcastle.
Almiron.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, it would be Almiron. All right, so let's move on to the next. Before we do, what are we saying? Is he going to sign for a top 6 club this January?
Not in
transfer window?
January. I think he might move. He
Summer.
might get a good move.
Yeah, so you
But
reckon
not
into
in
the
summer.
season?
No,
You
not
too?
in the coming window.
Okay, interesting. And the final question to wrap up the segment and the episode today is Julian Alvarez is a better all-round player than Erling Haaland. True or false?
You're so Spanish.
Julian.
Julian Alvarez.
Everyone always has a comment on the things Haaland doesn't do.
Yep.
Obviously, Alvarez is just a fucking everything man.
Who will have a longer career? It's going to be the Ian Wright story. He's just going to turn up on TV as a Liverpool player one day.
It's hard to say who will have a longer career.
He's so modest about it. Classic humble Dylan.
That's tough, actually. That is tough because Alvarez, like, he's got it all. Like, scores goals, free kicks. I don't know about his stats.
So
Up against Haaland's stats, that's different.
So I can give you just a quick rundown of what they look like, right? So this is as of today. So Haaland's played 44 matches and Alvarez has played 40 matches. Okay. Haaland scored 45 goals to Alvarez's 13 and Haaland's assisted 9 to Alvarez's 3. Okay. So that's in terms of, so again, for matches though, it is a bit skewed because Haaland started 42 matches and Alvarez started 22.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of bench appearances.
And Alvarez has played about 1,300 minutes less than Haaland has played overall. Right? So obviously Haaland's had more game time, but he's also produced, goals and assists in that time. But it's a funny thing, right? Because stats don't lie, but the eye test is also very important. So where do you see Alvarez versus Haaland in the eye test?
Well, you can look into minutes per goal as well, right? But I still think Haaland will give you more goals anyway, right? Haaland's going to give you more goals. Assists may even out. Work rate?
Work rate.
Work rate's like unmatched. You have to say that his off-the-ball work, his press, Alvarez is on top easily.
There's just no competition for the number 9 role, though. And maybe Harry Kane is a bit like up there as a top number 9. Who else could you name? Like Haaland's 23. He's an absolute robot.
Yeah, he's a robot. He's a cyborg.
I know, like but they're both in good teams, right? What would it look like if they're in, half decent teams?
Yeah,
that would be one of the key things. But Haaland is massive and
athletic.
Yeah, well, they're both athletic.
Yeah, but for a tall man, he's extraordinarily athletic. He has a huge leap on him.
Yeah,
he gets so high.
I'd have to say like Haaland, really.
Yeah, as an overall player, yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you're looking to.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
I forgot this question already, isn't it?
No. So tomorrow, Real Madrid are looking for a striker. We spoke about it earlier in the podcast, and we said that Alvarez is probably a good shout for that position. But let's assume you're Carlo for 1 second, Carlo Ancelotti.
That would be nice.
And put in front of you was both Erling Haaland and Alvarez, both to be signed for the same price on a 5-year contract. Who are you taking?
Haaland.
Said that really quickly. Both of you did, actually.
Yeah.
Is it because of his goal contribution? It just outweighs anything else that Alvarez can deliver to the team? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think in that position, yes, we're looking at work rate. But in that position, goals matter more than anything.
True. I think in that situation, the one thing that stands out the most is that link up between Bellingham and Haaland.
Oof.
Bringing back the Dortmund days. Could you imagine?
They only had one. Didn't they only have one?
Was it 2? Yeah, it might have been 2. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm terrible at
You're
facts,
terrible at
so
stats.
probably,
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
probably
we
one
weren't.
then.
We weren't.
Okay. Interesting. So what are you saying?
What are you saying?
I don't know. I was hoping you wouldn't ask me the question. It's tough. You're right. Haaland does deliver goals, and goals ultimately wins you games, but, so do goalkeepers and defenses, right? But obviously his output in front of goal is kind of silly, What he did in his first season in the Premier League, he made it look like a farmers league, which is... I don't remember anyone who's been able to come in and do that. I mean, Mo came in and broke the record in his first season, but didn't...
It wasn't his first season in the Premier League, though.
It wasn't his first season in the Premier League, you're right. He did have a stint in Chelsea. But Haaland was new to the Premier League, so, yeah. But in saying that, I guess Alvarez didn't have as many opportunities to show what he's capable of last season than Haaland did. It is only now that he is being able to, he's getting minutes more consistently. And to his credit, still scoring goals, even in a team that Haaland's still a part of,
So you just talked yourself into Haaland.
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I'll stick with Haaland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so that wraps it up. But before I do, I've just got one more question for you both.
Fuck.
Just one more question. So, you can only choose one of the 3.
This man's full of fucking too many surprises.
Actually, no, let me ask you like this. What is your favorite kind of rice? Is it fried rice? Is it biryani? Or is it Declan Rice?
I knew it was coming.
Thank God. Of course, Declan.
I do love some Declan Rice.
Yeah, take that all day.
All right, and that's it. That wraps up for another episode. Thank you very much to our listeners. Tune in to next week where we will do this all over again. Goodbye. Thank you.